Well, hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading for November 24th through the 30th, 2025. We're going to dive right in. Let's take a look at the cards and see what's in store for the week ahead. All right, Sagittarius, what crystal is being suggested for you for the week? And we have Tiger's Eye. Now, it can be, as the card says, in regards to animals, your connection with animals, but Tiger's Eye is primarily known for bringing in good luck, good fortune. And I do have one of my Tiger's Eyes close by. So let's see how the reading goes as to why there might be good luck, good fortune coming in. Let's see what oracle messages are coming out for you, Sagittarius, for the week. Here's the first one. And what's a message for Sagittarius, please? And your second one. All right, let's see what we have. We have spiritual work. Doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what work will best serve your needs. So spending a little time in either meditation or alone with your thoughts, just seeing what messages and guidance come through. We have fun and adventure, joy. It's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasy. You've been way too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. Wow. I have to say, Sagittarius, usually you're the most adventurous zodiac sign. So definitely snap out of it if you're not being yourself lately. You could be getting some messages and guidance if you're kind of going within about the path to take, the direction to take, but get reacquainted with enjoying yourself. And I'm going to pull 3 tea leaf fortune cards here for you, Sagittarius, and we'll take a look at them after I pull the tarot. So we've got 1. We've got 2, and we've got 3. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say for Sagittarius. Messages and guidance for Sagittarius, please. What's coming through? What does Sagittarius need to know, be aware of? What does Sagittarius need to align with? We already know to find some adventure and fun, which is right up your alley, Sagittarius. All right, let's see what's coming through for Sagittarius. And we first have the 2 of Pentacles. I almost feel right away what came through, my guys are saying you've been on the fence about something. It might be something that you want to do, but maybe responsibilities are kind of holding you back. And that could be why you're getting that fun and adventure oracle message. Maybe too much responsibilities in regards to home or at work. We have the Hierophant. This is the change that's needed. It's coming in. We have the 5 numerology here, which is indication of change. And there might be a bit of difficulty. We'll talk a little bit more about the Hierophant, but you could be changing up your belief system. And it can be in regards to someone or something. And we have the Major Arcana card, the Hangman. Yeah, you're definitely changing up your viewpoint, your perspective on things, and maybe trying to get back to, you've been juggling a lot here. With the 2 of Pentacles is all about, trying to maintain that balance. And that could be the work that you do, and then your home life, your love life. So we've got 2 Major Arcana cards coming in both of them suggesting that something is no longer resonating with you like it was before. And with the Hierophant, certainly can be an indication that your go-to person no longer resonates with you. This can be how you were raised. This can be, religion, tradition, whatever it may be. You're changing up your outlook on that. Now, for some of you, I do feel you're returning back to what you left behind, what your roots were as a child. And we have the childlike self. So for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, I'm getting this message about returning back to that solid foundation that you had when you were a child. So, but for others, I feel that you're seeking out different mentors, people for advice, and especially, with having the Hanged Man, you're really trying to look at things from a different point of view. Is this making some kind of sacrifice? And like I said, the Hierophant with the 5 energy is changing up from where you currently are. You're changing your viewpoint, your perspective. You're looking at things tremendously different, is what I'm picking up. Let's see what else we have for you, Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Cups. An opportunity for your happiness. And we have the 6 of Swords. You're moving away from what does not serve you, Sagittarius. And I'm really, these 2 cards here are really coming out as a solid message for some Sagittarians, because you might have moved away from how you were as a child, the foundation that was built for you as a child, the religion, the traditions that maybe you had within your family, and you might have moved away from all of that. And now you're giving it some serious thought. Opening up to getting reacquainted with how you were as a child. That could be because you have your own children at this time. For some of you that are a tad younger, there's something about something in your past that's kind of like resurfacing. So the Ace of Cups is coming in. It's an opportunity for you to return to a very simple and joyous and happy time. And that can certainly be adapting to maybe beliefs, your solid foundation that you had when you were a child. The 6 of Swords here is an indication that you're moving on to better things. And, you started off with the 2 of Pentacles, where you've been balancing a lot. And it looks like a severe change of perspective and point of view and belief system this week for your happiness. You're moving away from what does not serve you, Sagittarius. That could be people, places, things, a way of being, a way of living. What else do we have for Sagittarius? We have Judgment. And Judgment is all about out with the old, in with the new. Wow. All right. Really, 3 solid major arcana cards here, indicating like change, a different point of view, possibly returning back to how things were or how you felt as a child. Well, let's take a look at the tea leaf cards. We have Fair Man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. That could be someone that you're thinking about or talking to. Maybe the new person that you're getting some advice from, contacting. We have Mountain, a major challenge to overcome. I do feel that is in regards to the Aquarians, the Sagittarians, that resonate with wanting to return to the simplicities that they had as a child. And that could be different traditions, what your religion you were affiliated with at that time. So there's a challenge right now, changing up your perspective, wanting that solid structure or foundation that was put in place back then. And your last tea leaf is elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I am picking up for some of you, if you're younger, but now you have your own family, your own, your own children. You're starting to understand more about your childhood. So there's a definite message here for some Sagittarians about taking a good look at, you're thinking about it, maybe strolling down memory lane. We're going to pull some clarifying cards, but you're moving away from how you've been drifting ever since maybe you left home, and now you want a more solid and stable foundation. Now, I first want to pull a clarifying card for this individual, dealings with this individual or a relationship with a man that has like light colored hair. So can we clarify that a bit more? What's that in regards to? Some kind of communication, actual communication with whoever this is. Okay. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. All right, let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles, where I do feel that you've been holding on to things, trying to keep everything in balance, afloat, and something's going to give this week. Yeah. Trying to get your scales back in balance here. Justice will be served. So things are going to work out the way they were meant to be. For some of you, yes, it could be some kind of legal matter that's coming through. It could be a contract. It could be a relationship. It could be adoption, I'm picking up for some of you. Divorce. Someone's changing their name, possibly, legally. Maybe because of getting married. Now with the Hierophant, there you go. Yeah. Look at, you had the Two of Pentacles to kick off the entire tarot part of the reading. And this is how you've been living. And this is clarifying the Hierophant, where that's not been working for you. So there's a change of belief, whether it's in someone, something. Again, some of you are changing up traditions, religions that no longer resonate with you. And then others had put that to the wayside early on. You might be returning back to that. So we have the Hanged Man. We clarify the Hanged Man, which is certainly looking at things from a different point of view. And we have the Judgment coming in on that when we have Judgment here. So we're starting to see a pattern here of the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment, all confirming that out with what no longer resonates for you. And that might have been the way that you've been living day to day. You're changing that up and maybe returning back to simplicities, the fun, the joy, the adventure of childhood. And that certainly could be in regards to if you have your own family and children now. We have the Ace of Cups, which is an overflowing cup of emotions, happiness, joy, and it's just planting the seeds for your future. So again, that could be referring to if you have kids of your own. Could be grandchildren for my viewers that are seniors, retired. There's new joy coming in, for the future. And we have the Six of Swords, moving away from what no longer serves you. Yeah. The Nine of Wands. It's been a long time coming. All the wands in the background is life lessons, what you've been through, your experiences, lessons learned. And you decided now, 9 with this energy here is reflection, review. And you're deciding that you're moving away from what no longer serves you at this time. It could be some key aspects in your life. This is in regards to the Hierophant. This could be somebody that you always went to or followed. It could be a priest, a religion. Some of you leaving that no longer resonates. There's an awakening happening with a lot of people on this earth that is changing up their viewpoint in regards to religion and cultures. And the Judgment. Yeah, the Three of Wands. This is really making some long-term goals. This is new beginnings. You know, moving away from what no longer resonates, looking at things from a different point of view, out with the old, in with the new. You know, the Mountain card is indicating major challenges, a major challenge, one challenge to overcome. And that is getting rid of what no longer serves you. All right. Last message here, Sagittarius, is from the Door deck. So let's see what door is opening for you. What door do you need to go through? What's the message behind this particular door for Sagittarius? Which door does Sagittarius need? Stop. Okay. Wow, it almost looks like a window. Let's see what it says. Draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild good night. What I get out of this is spend some time reaching to the stars. Spend some time in meditation here, Sagittarius. See where your moon placement is at this time in your chart. Feel there's a message in there for you. All right. That's the messages for the week, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for joining me, sending you love and abundance to make it a great week.